Hi guys, I'm Jehan. Welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going to make a juicy, flavorful spatchcock herb roasted chicken. It's crispy on the outside and tender in the middle. This is a quick and easy way to roast a whole chicken in under an hour. So let's get started. First, I'm going to create a dry seasoning mix using paprika, chicken bouillon powder, salt, and black pepper. Now give it a good mix and set aside. And we're using a combination of dry spices and fresh herbs for this recipe. To make the herb butter, I'm going to add 1 stick of room temperature butter to a bowl. Add chopped parsley, rosemary, thyme, and crushed garlic. Now add about 3/4 of the dried seasoning mix. Set aside the remainder of the dried seasoning mix. We're going to use that a little bit later on. And mix it all together. Using the softened butter makes it super easy to mix all the ingredients together so you can get a nice flavorful butter. It's going to infuse so much flavor into the meat. And as always, this recipe can be found on my website jehancancook.com, and it will be linked in the description box. Now let's spatchcock the chicken. Don't worry, it's super easy. Place the chicken breast side down. Using kitchen shears, cut along both sides of the backbone and remove it. And why spatchcock a chicken? It helps to cook the chicken faster and more evenly. And with more of the skin exposed, that means you get an extra crispy skin. And speaking of crispy skin, it's also important to pat the chicken dry to remove any excess moisture. And you can use the backbone to make chicken stock, so you can place it in the freezer and just save it for later. Now turn the chicken over so that the breast is up. Press firmly on the breastbone to flatten it. To make sure this chicken is extra flavorful, we're going to be stuffing it under the skin with the herb butter. Gently loosen the skin from the breast to create a pocket. This is where we're going to spread that herb butter, and just be gentle, making sure not to rip the skin. Place a heaping spoonful under the skin on each breast. Use your hands to just gently spread the butter so it covers the breast completely. This ensures that as the chicken roasts, all of that flavor is going to seep into the chicken breast. And now I'm going to flip the chicken over, and I'm just using a paper towel to blot any excess moisture before adding the butter. And this helps that herb butter to stick to the chicken, and just evenly spread it across the chicken. Now once that side is seasoned, I'm going to place it breast side up in a 13x9 baking pan. Now sprinkle on the remaining seasoning mix. And I'm just going to rub this into the chicken because I want to make sure that every inch of this chicken is flavored. This is not going to be a bland roast chicken. I promise you that. And I set aside a little bit of that herb butter for the skin. And I'm going to take that butter and I'm going to spread it across the skin. This is going to make it so golden brown and crispy and so delicious as it bakes. Be sure to tuck some of that butter underneath the wings because the wings need love too. Now that it's nice and seasoned, it's time to pop it into the oven, which has been preheated at 400 degrees. And I'm going to let this roast for about 45 to 50 minutes, just until the juices run clear and the internal temperature reaches 165 degrees. Let it rest for about 15 to 20 minutes just so the juices can be redistributed into the meat before cutting into the chicken. And look how golden brown and delicious that looks. It's time to dig in. The skin is nice and crispy and the inside is so juicy and flavorful with all of that herb butter. I hope you've enjoyed this video and I hope you're going to give this recipe a try. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more delicious recipes like this, and I'll see you in the next one.